The Three Stooges gave you some idea of what can happen in the small hotel. But nothing happened to the rest of us on our first night in Beverly Hills. Mary Costa was fast asleep. I was about to go to sleep myself when suddenly I heard someone in the room across the way was sleeping soundly. So soundly that I knew I couldn't sleep soundly. So I decided to close the window. Dear. Yes? Yes, I'm terribly sorry. Yes, I'll try. John!
What's the matter? What's the matter, Blanche?
The woman in the suite upstairs has called 3 times. She's asked the manager to have us thrown out.
What for?
Because she won't stand for your hideous noises. She's revolting.
I know, I've seen her. Marguerite, put out the lights.
I won't. Not until you promise to stop snoring.
Oh, Blanche, can I help it if I snore?
Yes, you can. Dr. Hersey says you snore because you've got a long uvula and it flutters against your palate.
Put out the lights.
Well, he says he can cure it in his office with a simple operation. Why don't you let him fix it?
I'll let him fix it when we get home.
You said, but you won't do it. Do it now.
What?
Go on, get up and let Dr. Hersey pull out your uvula.
Are you out of your mind? In the first place, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. In the second place, we're 3,000 miles from Dr. Hersey. And in the third place, I'm not going to let that medical thief hack on my uvula.
He doesn't hack, he snares.
I don't care if he knocks it off with a hockey stick. He's going to lay a hand on my uvula.
Stop yelling. You'll wake up everybody in the hotel.
I don't understand it, Blanche. I swear I don't. What's the matter with you? Why'd you start this?
I'm unhappy.
Unhappy? Well, here we are in a beautiful hotel, wonderful jet flight, new luggage. Everything paid for because you won the recipe contest and you're unhappy.
Well, I thought it was going to be like the second honeymoon.
Ooh.
I spent hours in the beauty shop, got the most expensive negligee and nightgown, and you never even looked at me.
I looked at you.
There you go again. You can't hide it. You're sorry you married me.
Oh, Blanche.
Tell the truth, John. Aren't you sorry you married me just a little bit?
I'm not sorry just a little bit.
You're sorry a whole lot.
I'm not sorry at all.
You love me still?
That's the only way I love you.
Did you ever find it in your heart to say something nice to me?
Nice.
Is that asking too much of a husband? Just a tiny compliment? All I ever ask of you is a pleasant smile or a kind word. Wake up, John!
What do you want?
Say something nice to me.
I love you. I can't live without you. I think of you every minute of the day. Now shut up and go to sleep.
Can't stand the sound of my voice, can you, John?
I can stand it fine.
You must really hate me.
Blanche, darling, I don't hate you.
You love me?
You know I do.
Well, why don't you say it?
I've said it 1,000 times.
Well, say it now.
I love you.
Why?
Blanche. You're just doing this to try and keep awake.
No, I'm not, John. Honest, I'm not.
Why don't you go to sleep, Blanche?
You've never changed. You're so selfish and inconsiderate. Last week was our 8th anniversary, and did you bring me a present? No.
I did, too. I forgot to give it to you.
I don't believe it. What'd you buy?
Oh, you won't like it.
Well, I know I won't. Hope you didn't spend a lot of money.
I didn't have a lot of money. Just a little beach bathrobe. It cost me $8.
$8? That's all I'm worth to you? $1 a year for cooking your meals, washing your clothes, mending your socks, feeding the baby?
We haven't got any baby.
Well, what do you want for $1 a year?
What's the matter with you, Blanche? You've done something wrong. I can recognize the signs.
It's nothing.
Want to sit up and talk? Is that it? All right. Tell me how you won the recipe contest. What did you make?
is that?
Deviled oatmeal.
Deviled oatmeal.
It has an avocado base with pureed green onions, chicken grits, cereal, and yogurt. I got it from my mother.
It looks like your mother.
John Bickersons.
Okay. I'm surprised you won the contest, considering the fact that you're not the world's greatest cook.
But what's wrong with my cooking?
Well, it's not bad. It's just odd. Like that rhubarb pie you made. It was 2 feet long.
Well, I couldn't get any shorter rhubarb. And you stop picking on my cooking.
I'm not picking.
Yes, you are. Who went to the trouble of working out that recipe?
You did.
And despite the fact there were 26,000 other recipes entered, who won the contest?
You did.
No, I didn't.
What?
Put off the lights, John.
Blanche, what did you just say? Don't make me suffer like this, please. We spent over $1,000, and if you didn't... Please tell me, Blanche.
Well, first give me a kiss, and then I'll tell you.
Tell me first, and I'll kiss you later.
Maybe you won't feel like kissing me later.
I don't feel like kissing you now. Did you win the contest or not?
Well, I would have won it. I just forgot to send in the recipe.
Oh. Look, $1,000 down the drain. And I told my boss to go jump in the lake, too.
John, please!
Blanche, how could you do this to me? We can't afford a trip like this. Let's get out of here before they arrest us.
John!
I deny myself to everything. I've been sewing collars on my long underwear and wearing them for shirts. I don't even drink my bourbon anymore. I just chew on the cork and hit myself on the head with a bottle.
John, listen to me.
I never spend a penny on myself, and she squanders $1,000.
You bought a tie pin last week.
What tie pin? That was a hypodermic needle. I've been selling my blood.
Now, you just settle down and stop being so hysterical. Maybe I didn't win the contest, but we're not going to have to lay out no $1,000.
We're not?
No, we're not. My Uncle Barney came into a lot of money, and he didn't give us a wedding present, so he's paying the bills for this whole trip.
Uncle Barney, what Uncle Barney?
The one who lives in Canada. The one you hate. You read all about it in the newspapers. He was knighted for his operations in the stock market.
Knighted? He was indicted. And it wasn't the stock market, it was the black market.
I don't care what it was. Here's the money. Now, what have you got to say?
Nothing. I just don't understand why you torment me like this.
Well, you didn't give me a chance to tell you. You and your savage temper.
You think I enjoy sitting up all night and beefing like this? Do you ever ask yourself the reason why we argue so much?
I can't understand it.
Well, just try and think. Why is it an easygoing fella, a guy who'd run a mile to avoid a fight? Why is it I turn into a demon every night of my life?
You got me, John.
That's the reason.
Right, John. Isn't she a terrible woman? I don't know what to say. Oh, yes, I do. It's time for our sponsor.